Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Livingston County Board of Commissioners meeting for December 15, 2025. It's approximately 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm calling the meeting to order. We'll start with a moment of prayer. If you'd kindly bow your heads. O God of divine providence, who guided the authors of liberty in 1776, focus our efforts, protect our American inalienable rights, center our decisions on the sure foundation of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. As we limit ourselves, remembering we derive our just powers from the consent of the governed. Keep us within due bounds of law and the moral rectitude of our intentions. May peace and prosperity prevail in all of Livingston County and all the United States. In Jesus' name, I pray, amen.
Yeah.
Thank you. If everyone would stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
May I get a roll call, please?
Commissioner Drick,
Here.
Commissioner Helserman,
Here.
Commissioner Domas,
Here.
Commissioner Sample,
Here.
Commissioner Nakagiri,
Here.
Commissioner Deaton,
Here.
Commissioner Fiani,
Here.
Commissioner Panovich,
Here.
Commissioner Gross.
Here.
Quorum is present.
Thank you. Item 5, might I get a motion to approve the agenda?
Bill moved.
Support Deaton.
Motion by Fiani, support by Commissioner Deaton. All those in favor, kindly say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, same sign. I heard 9-0, passes unanimously. We're on to item number 6, correspondence. There's none on the agenda. Does anyone have anything to bring forward? I see none. We'll close number 6, correspondence, and go to number 7, call to the public. It's our first one of 2 of the evening. It's 3 minutes. And I would ask our clerk if she has any cards.
I do. Mary Ann Barger with Cohocton Township, followed by Stephanie Booth.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
I just have a few things that I'm not really clear about. Number one, why haven't I seen a lot of you gentlemen fighting back against our township and cities ordinance or taken over by the state of Michigan? That's not right. We had to come out here and comply to all the zoning regulations and everything else. And for her to take these things away from us is wrong. And the other little problem I have is why are gas prices so high in Howell? Come on, they're not that way in Brighton. They're not that way, going down towards Waterford. Why here? Do they think we're that rich? Just questions on that. Thank you.
Welcome.
Stephanie Booth from Howell, followed by Angela Barbish.
Good evening, gentlemen. I'll start with the point number 3 I was going to make. When the woman before me said it could be our GOP chair advocating heavily for the data center. Not only is our governor selling us out on that, so is our local GOP chair. She's her and another real estate agent who happens to be a member of the GOP. He has his commercial property in Marion Township for sale for $3.5 million. I think he's hoping if it fails in Fowlerville or the property there, I think he's hoping that it's going to come to his real estate office and the property behind it right off of D19. So look into that as well. He's been closely associating with the GOP chair and of course held a presentation on the data center. And so I encourage residents who are watching this meeting to take careful note. There's been a huge void of silence on the part of our elected officials on that. 10/21 of 25, there was a YouTube video on a local podcast called This Is My Brain. One of our commissioners here was on it, and at the 1 minute and 54-minute mark, he himself doesn't make a comment. He's with 3 other men who are just saying that the Proud Boys are good guys and that they're peacekeepers and stuff. So I thought it ought to be taken note of. I know I won't hear back probably from this group, but since it's a publicly recorded meeting, we have a commissioner who is quite friendly with some known problematic groups, and they are, the groups that are just, you already know all about the Proud Boys, I'm sure, but if you haven't, please educate yourself. I also brought a book in by a local author, Timothy Alberta, the son of a pastor in Brighton. He touches on some very good points. Some toxicity, a lot of it in this community and nationally. I read it about a year ago before I even knew who Charlie Kirk was, but before the horrific assassination, I got to know much about him and his politics and just, and here we are, you've all gotten behind a president who's mourning the death of a beloved filmmaker and actor. And here we are having ceremonies honoring, someone who maybe could have changed in his life hadn't this happened, but it ought to be looked at closely. So it also touches on Bill Bolin, who's actively friends with several commissioners, and he's actively trying to ban books against groups that he personally and his church community members disagree with, and getting out of county church members like Oakland County to advocate for banned books targeting primarily the LGBTQ community.
Angela from Howell Township, followed by Steve Williams.
Hi, Commissioners. This is my first time speaking here, and I'm a fairly new resident to Livingston County. Came from Washtenaw County 4 years ago. So I'm enjoying getting to know the type of governance that we can experience up here. I'm here about the master plan. I live in what has been designated a primary growth area in Howell Township. And a couple of questions and concerns that I have about this part of the master plan draft is the future land use plan. So it says that future land use maps from various townships and cities were referenced in creating, as a starting point, in creating this future land use map. But when I look at Howell Township's future land use map, it does not show these areas as primary and secondary growth, which is my neighborhood north of the airport. And then what is the proposed, or was the proposed data center site, which is designated as a secondary growth area. So I was curious how that came to be. And then secondly, I think what we're seeing in Howell Township and what we're seeing or expecting to see across the county is much more attention on data centers. And I know a lot of us in Howell Township were really looking forward to seeing this master plan draft and hoping that there was going to be specific language in it about how a guidance for the townships and cities to deal with proposals as they come. You may have seen the news about Lyon Township that passed through a data center through their planning commission with no public vote and no elected representation on that case. And of course, you've probably seen what's been happening in Howell Township. So I think that there's a huge opportunity to clarify language in the future land use map and section of the master plan. There's other things that I'd love to talk about, but I'll come another night. I know that the open comment period is, I think, open till mid-January or so, but I really wanted to start with that. Thank you.
Steve Williams, Marion Township, and that's the last card I have.
Thank you.
Hey, good afternoon, Commissioners. I sent you a lot of materials. If you have time to read them, I do appreciate it. You know that I prefer to stick with the facts and not just verbal, but this is the only way I get to talk to you. So it's interesting to me. It's very unfortunate what happened with the University of Michigan football coach down in Washtenaw County, but it is most unfortunate in that what he is accused of doing is not even comparable to what my wife had to suffer through with her ex-husband and what we're currently dealing with now. And yet we are not getting that kind of serious treatment as happened in Washtenaw County. You know, we pride ourselves on being the conservative, law-abiding community. And yet, at least with this judge, I'm not blaming all the judges. I'm certainly not blaming the police. But, you know, we had a hearing on Thursday, and that guardian ad litem pointed out the fact that I was able to successfully get a PPO in Oakland County. And instead of saying, well, maybe I should take this into account, maybe I missed something, this judge gets irritated about it. And she's mad because she's essentially been overruled. And as I pointed out before to you, I don't deserve it nearly as much as my wife does, all right? And not protecting the citizens is just inexcusable in my in my humble opinion, okay? So I go into the meeting, Attorney Schwarza, the Elgal, had lied directly about me, so I brought in the letter that you guys have so that we could clarify it. But instead of saying, well, I apologize, or retracting the lie, she doubled down and objected to this letter being introduced and said, well, that lawyer should have to come in and testify in person. So it continues to go on. I mean, this is fraud and lying and deceit happening in our court, in our Brighton court. I only have exposure to one court, but it's going on every time I'm in there. We get to see a lot of different hearings because Judge Longsworth always puts us last. So we waited all morning, and then she held everybody through the lunch hour to be able to finally hear our case. So I got to see a lot. Bill McCreary had 4 cases by himself. And one of the things that I would like to point out, particularly to Commissioner Nakagiri, because he's got an issue with the staff levels and everything in the courts, Judge Longsworth does not read her materials ahead of time. We sit there and wait and watch while she reads these things. There is no preparation, $172,000 a year, and she is not taking the time to read them ahead of time. It's not just our case, it's the other cases that I watch. She is not prepared. Meanwhile, we have 3 deputies, a court recorder, all kinds of other people that are spending their time there. Remember, I calculated out at like $50 a minute, the cost for the people to be there. And she's just not taking the time to prepare. Thank you.
I have no further cards.
Thank you. Excuse me. We'll now go to the people on Zoom. If you have your hands up, leave them up.
I do
But
not, Commissioner.
we are both seeing the same thing, that nobody has their hand up on Zoom. So with that, call the public, item number 7 on the agenda is now closed. We go to item number 8, has 3 parts, 8A, B, C. It's approval of minutes dated November 24, 2025, December 8, 2025, and December 8 closed session December 8, 2025. Can I get a motion to approve all 3 sets of minutes, please?
So move Gross.
Support Deaton.
Motion by Gross, support by Deaton. All those in favor, voice vote, kindly say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The voice vote, to my ears, was 9-0. The A, B, C of 8 are approved. Item number 9 is table items from previous meetings. I have none, but if a commissioner has something, that's okay to talk now. I see no hands. We'll move on to item number 10, reports. Any commissioner have a report that they might like to spread on the record this evening? Commissioner Helserman.
Yes, Saturday, I was able to sing in the Messiah in Heartland Music Hall. It was sold out, which is a high mark for our group. And
Commissioner Helserman, can you please speak up a little bit? We can hardly hear you on Zoom.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, yeah, we were at, the, Messiah in Heartland Township, Heartland Music Hall. They were sold out. Also, they had, the balloons in the bill in Fowlerville. It was, it's always really a very spectacular parade. And, if you've never gone to it, I encourage you next year. I think it's the first Saturday of December. It's very good. Fowlerville puts his best foot forward, so thank you.
Thank you for that report. Any further or other reports? Commissioner Fiani, you may have the floor.
Thank you. I've been keeping up with the documentation that Mr. Williams has been presenting to the board, particularly in the past few months. And it is just what I would consider, in my opinion, beyond disturbing what's transpiring through Judge Longsworth's courtroom. It leaves me at a loss for words. The predicament that an innocent mother and her son has to endure time and time again is just baffling to me. I can't even grasp or comprehend how this attorney Swarza, is still permitted to be a part of this case. She has, in my opinion, time and time again, neglected her required responsibilities. And what's most concerning to me is the true victim here is an adolescent child. And it breaks my heart to read a lot of the documentation that we've been presented with. And it brings me to a conclusion that is my opinion, but based on the documentation, is the disturbing conclusion that there's some type of relationship between Judge Longsworth and Attorney Swarza, because it's beyond my comprehension, in my opinion, that a sitting judge would continue to allow gross amounts of money to be transacted to this attorney who is failing, in my opinion, to uphold her legal obligations. And I'm hopeful that a resolution is reached in the very near future, but I just can't express enough how concerning this whole predicament is to me.
Any further or other reports? Seeing none, item 10 on the agenda is now closed. We go to item 11. It's resolutions for consideration. 11A is numbered 2025-12-175. It's a resolution approving 3 appointments to the Livingston County Community Mental Health Authority Board, brought to us by the Board of Commissioners. Can I get a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Fiani, second by Commissioner Sample. Discussion. Anyone need any questions answered? I'll close that portion and we'll go to a voice vote. All those in favor of the 3, kindly say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? 9-0, voice vote is what I heard. 11A is passed. 11B is number 2025-12-176. It's a resolution authorizing a 4th quarter budget amendment to the 2025 budget, brought to us by Fiscal Services. Can I get a motion?
So moved, Mr. Chair.
Thank you.
Deaton.
I've heard Commissioner Domas move, Commissioner Deaton support. Is there any discussion or questions? I have one. Cindy, are you at your microphone? About what's the net increase that we're talking?
To the general fund?
Yes. No, the net increase in in spending? Because I think there's more expenditures than revenue.
The increase is $208,106.
That's what I needed. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That concludes my questioning. Any other questions or comments? Discussion? Seeing none, this will be a roll call vote.
Commissioner Domas,
Yes.
Commissioner Sample,
Yes.
Commissioner Fiani,
Yes.
Commissioner Nakagiri,
Yes.
Commissioner Dreck,
Yes.
Commissioner Deaton,
Yes.
Commissioner Panovich,
Yes.
Commissioner Gross,
Yes.
Commissioner Helserman.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. We're on to 11C. It's number 2025-12-177. It's a resolution authorizing issuance of a blanket purchase order for 2026 election supplies brought to us by our county clerk. Can I get a motion?
So move, Helserman.
I heard that Helserman has moved and the second was by Commissioner Gross. Any questions, analysis, need for discussion? I have a question.
Yes.
It's the expectation that some of the money comes back.
Well, hopefully, but-
About what's your forecast of how much might come back? Half or?
Oh, gosh, no. Next year is going to be expensive. So we've already had someone file for a special election which was not built into either the expense or the revenue side. So at this point in time, I will make no predictions on what will be returned.
That
We
reimbursement.
try to be as fiscally conservative as possible, but we do have elections to run.
When might the special election then be?
Oh, it'll be May.
May.
First Tuesday following the first Monday in May. I think it's May 5th.
Sound right?
Yes. So it'll be May 5th, 2026.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Any further question or analysis by members of the board? I'll close that discussion and we'll go to a voice vote. All those in favor of 11C, kindly say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? I'm hearing 9-0 ayes and it passes as 11C. We're on to 11D, 2025-12-178. It's a resolution approving a reduction in hours for a senior health clerk position at our health department, brought to us by Director Bolang. Can I get a motion?
So move Deaton.
Second.
Motion by Deaton, second by Fiani. Any discussion or questions? I see Matt's on Zoom, so he can handle if there are any. I'm seeing no questions or discussion. This will be another voice vote. Kindly vote aye if you're for the 11D resolution.
Aye.
Vote now.
Aye.
Thank you. 9-0. That passes 11D. We're on to 11E, 2025-12-179. It's a resolution approving appointments of the Livingston County Medical Examiner and Deputy Medical Examiners, brought to us by Emergency Medical Services Director Feldposh. Can I get a motion?
So move, Sample.
Support Deaton.
Motion by Sample, support by Deaton. I would bring your attention to the single piece of paper that everyone got at their chairs tonight that talks about the resolution should have references to quote Edward W. Sparrow Hospital Association unquote, replaced with University of Michigan Health Sparrow, and the changes needed in the first, third, and fourth whereas clauses. This was put in writing. Did all the commissioners get it? Anybody did not?
I didn't. It's just a fair lecture.
Does anybody want me to repeat that so they understand what the changes are?
Yeah, could you read that again? No.
I'll go ahead and make a motion if you're seeking a motion.
I'm ready to make a motion, or listen to a motion, if any, for this amendment.
I move to amend the resolution to replace Edward W. Sparrow Hospital Association with University of Michigan Health Sparrow.
That's the motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion by Fiani, seconded by Sample to amend the agenda item with those wordings. Madam Clerk, do you have that document?
Administrator Berg said he would provide me a copy. No, I do not have that one. So,
You can have this one right away.
okay, thank you.
And we'll vote on the amendment. All those in favor of the amendment kindly say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? 9-0, the amendment passes. Then we move on to the body of the resolution 11E. Any further discussion now that it's been amended? Any questions? Seeing none, I'll close the discussion and we'll go for a voice vote on 11E. All those in favor, as amended, kindly say aye.
Aye.
I'm hearing 9-0, voice vote, it passes. Would you pass that down so Betsy gets it? It's true. We're on to agenda item 11F. It's number 2025-12-180. It's a resolution authorizing an agreement for law enforcement services between Livingston County Sheriff's Office and Heartland Township, brought to us by Sheriff Murphy. And in the audience is Under Sheriff Pless. Can I get a motion?
Second, Sample.
Motion by Gross, second by Sample. Any questions? Need for discussion? Seeing none, we'll move on to a voice vote. All those in favor of 11F, kindly say aye.
Aye.
I'm hearing 9-0, 11F passes. We're up to 11G, 2025-12-181. It's a resolution authorizing a budget amendment to the Sheriff's Office fiscal year 2025 operating budget, brought to us by Sheriff Murphy. Can I get a motion to this motion?
So moved, Mr. Chair. Support, Helserman.
I've heard Commissioner Domas move it. I've heard Commissioner Helserman second. And is there a need for, or anyone wish to ask questions or discuss? Seeing none, this is a roll call vote. You may proceed.
Commissioner Domas.
Yes.
Commissioner Sample.
Yes.
Commissioner Nakagiri.
Yes.
Commissioner Drick.
Yes.
Commissioner Deaton.
Yes.
Commissioner Panovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Fiani.
Yes.
Commissioner Gross.
Yes.
Commissioner Helserman.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. We're on to 11H, number 2025-12-182. It's a resolution authorizing the board chair to sign a letter of agreement regarding starting pay for 911 dispatchers, brought to us by Central Dispatch. And Director Williams is in the audience if anyone needs questions answered. Can I get a motion?
So move, Helserman. Support, Domas.
Motion by Helserman, support by Domas. We're into discussion or questions. Does anyone need? Seeing no one, I'll close discussion and we'll go to a voice vote for 11H. All those in favor kindly say aye.
Aye.
That's a 9-0 voice vote by my ears. We're on to 11J. It's number 2025-12-183. It's a resolution authorizing the purchase, installation, and maintenance contract for a bricks station alerting system for EMS, which is our emergency medical services, also by Director Williams in the room. Can I get a motion?
So moved, Sample. Support, Helserman.
Thank you. Discussion? Need for amendment? Commissioner Nakagiri?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm motioning to amend the resolution to substitute the existing resolution for the resolution entitled Resolution Authorizing the Purchase, Installation, and Maintenance Contract for a Bricks Station Alerting System for EMS and enabling Michigan's non-opioid directive. A copy was provided to every commissioner. I'm motioning to substitute.
There's a motion to substitute documents. Can I get a second? Motion to amend or substitute by Commissioner Nakagiri, second by Commissioner Sample. First order of business, Madam Clerk, do you have the document?
I do. Yes, I do.
Very good. We have that out of the way.
So is it, Mr. Chair, this is, total replacement. Total replacement.
If I may, Mr. Chair, I could elaborate on, so you don't have to
Proceed.
read. So essentially, this enables us to fund this differently. Fund 284 is the opioid settlement fund. The original resolution had $294,000 for the system itself, and then $26,000 a year for the maintenance. So the new resolution, the amended resolution would pay for the initial $294,000 out of the opioid fund, Fund 284, and the maintenance agreement would come out of the budget for 911 dispatch. The reason we're able to do that is the encryption on the BRICS alerting station enables us to transmit to our first responders, private health information that is critical to reducing the likelihood or the possibility of having an opioid use disorder. As we've talked about before on the board, 75% of people with opioid use disorder first got a hold of opioids through legitimate prescription. So as we've done in past resolutions, we've set up a system enabling our EMS folks to communicate with 911 over encrypted radio signals so that we can share from 911 dispatch to the paramedics that Joe so-and-so has a non-opioid directive, meaning that they wish to avoid opioids at all costs. So as we're attending to a citizen who needs EMS help, our paramedics will know ahead of time that they have an non-opioid directive. And I think we will be the first county to have this whole system set up so that our first responders know ahead of time to avoid giving the citizen opioids, and it's at the request of the citizen. So that's the reason for the substitution.
Questions? Analysis, comment?
That's good.
Okay. It does fit within the federal judge's order to prevent overprescribing and ensure appropriate prescribing while dispensing opioids. Hits the nail on the head. So let's start with a vote on the motion to amend or substitute the new document. All those in favor kindly say aye.
Aye.
9-0, that passes. Now, as an amended resolution for 11J, any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Sample,
Yes.
Commissioner Nakagiri,
Yes.
Commissioner Drick,
Yes.
Commissioner Deaton,
Yes.
Commissioner Panovich,
Yes.
Commissioner Fiani,
Yes.
Commissioner Gross,
Yes.
Commissioner Helserman,
Yes.
Commissioner Domas.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. We're on to 11J. It's number 2025-12-184. It's a resolution to authorize the submission of an application and acceptance of the community project funding grant for a computer-aided dispatch system for public safety. 911 and county administration has brought the motion. Can I get a motion?
So moved, Nakagiri.
Support, Helserman.
Motion by Nakagiri, support by Helserman. Any analysis or need for questions or discussion? I'll end that. I'll close that part of the, I wanted to make you stand for a minute. So the discussion is closed. We move to a roll call vote. Thank you.
Commissioner Nakagiri,
Yes.
Commissioner Drick,
Yes.
Commissioner Deaton,
Yes.
Commissioner Panovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Fiani.
Yes.
Commissioner Gross.
Yes.
Commissioner Helserman.
Yes.
Commissioner Domas.
Yes.
Commissioner Sample.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. We're on the agenda to 11K. It's number 2025-12-185. It's a resolution authorizing the purchase and installation of a jail boiler equipment brought to us by Facility Services. Can I get a motion?
So move Deaton.
Or Gross.
Motion by Deaton, support by Commissioner Gross. Discussion, analysis, questions?
Just have a question.
Proceed.
This, this boiler is for heating. Does this also involve the hot water system? Or are they separate?
They are separate. This is just for the hot water system that supplies sinks and showers.
Okay, so this is a boiler for hot water for for the shower. Now, has the issue that we had 2 or 3 years ago been resolved with they had trouble with calcification of the so this new boiler will not affect that or bring that other problem back, because the problem is basically about the water and the treating of the water.
Correct. It won't affect any of that. We added a large storage tank that solved a lot of that calcium issue.
Okay, so a lot of that settles out before it gets.
Correct.
Get
Yep.
through its-
Where it hadn't before. Yeah, but no, it will have no effect, no ill effect on that.
Okay, so far as we know, so.
Correct.
We're planning on it. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
You're welcome. Any other questions? Commissioner Gross?
Is there an estimated completion date on this project?
I believe I supplied, I believe I did have on the quote. So the Lochinvar boilers has a 4-week lead time. So anywhere 6 to 7 weeks, probably fully installed. It'll take a good part of a week to get the old unit out. We may need to set a new concrete pad and get the new one in.
That being the case, is Sheriff Murphy gonna have to worry about a lawsuit about the inmates having to take cold showers?
No. So there's redundancy built into the system. There's 2 boilers currently. And in my memo, I had mentioned that we do have a worst case backup plan, if needed.
Thank you.
Any further discussion or questions? Seeing none, I'll close that portion. We'll go to a roll call vote, please. Thank you,
Commissioner
Director.
Deaton,
Yes.
Commissioner Panovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Fiani.
Yes.
Commissioner Gross.
Yes.
Commissioner Helserman.
Yes.
Commissioner Domas.
Yes.
Commissioner Sample.
Yes.
Commissioner Nakagiri.
Yes.
And Commissioner Drick.
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. We're on to 11L. It's numbered 2025-12-186. It's a resolution authorizing remediation, renovation, and HVAC purchases by Facility Services. Director Eggleston's here for questions. Can I get a motion?
So move Deaton.
Support Domas.
Motion by Deaton, support by Domas. Any questions, analysis, need for further inquiry? I'll close that portion and we'll go to a roll call vote. Thank you.
Commissioner Deaton.
Yes.
Commissioner Panovich.
Yes.
Commissioner Fiani.
Yes.
Commissioner Gross.
Yes.
Commissioner Helserman.
Yes.
Commissioner Domas.
Yes.
Commissioner Sample.
Yes.
Commissioner Nakagiri.
Yes.
Commissioner Drick.
Yes.
Motion carries.
We're on to 11M. It's number 2025-12-187. It's a resolution authorizing an agreement with Lindhout Associates Architects to provide architectural services. It's brought to us by Facility Services. Can I get a motion?
So moved, Mr. Chair. Support Deaton.
I'm hearing Commissioner Domas moved and Commissioner Deaton supported or seconded. Any discussion, any analysis, any questions? Seeing none, we'll proceed then with a voice vote. All those in favor kindly say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? It's 9-0 voice vote. 11M passes. We're on to 11N. It's number 2025-12-188. It's a resolution authorizing an agreement with John Stewart Associates for fire suppression access and repairs at the Livingston County Jail. Can I get a motion, please?
So moved, Deaton.
Second.
Commissioner Deaton moved, Commissioner Fiani seconded. Any analysis, questions? Discussion? Seeing none, I'll close that. We'll go to roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Deaton,
Yes.
Commissioner Panovich,
Yes.
Commissioner Fiani,
Yes.
Commissioner Gross,
Yes.
Commissioner Helserman,
Yes.
Commissioner Domas,
Yes.
Commissioner Sample,
Yes.
Commissioner Nakagiri,
Yes.
Commissioner Drick.
Yes,
Motion carries.
we're on to item number 12.
Thank you.
Thank you, Director. It's 12A and B are accounts payable reports. 12A reads claims dated December 15, 2025. 12B reads payables dated November 27 through December 4, 2025. Can I get a motion for 12A and B, please?
Support Gross, or move with Gross.
Thank you.
Support, Deaton.
Motion by Commissioner Gross, support by Commissioner Deaton. All those in favor kindly voice vote say aye.
Aye.
9-0 my ears. That passes unanimously, 12A and B. Next, item 13 is our 2-minute call to the public. Have you any cards?
I do. I have one card, Steve Williams, Marion Township.
Mr. Williams, come on up when you're comfortable and seated. If you choose to be seated, you may begin.
Oh, it's been a long day. I need to sit down. Okay, so thank you very much for your courtesy. And just so you know, that PPO that you see, you may wonder why Mr. Putman is prohibited from traveling a mile north and a mile south of my farm between those two intersections. That is because the Oakland County judge actually took seriously the documentation we provided about the thefts of the horse, the pregnant golden retriever and her puppy. And that's why he can't come within a mile of my farm. And just like you guys care, but we care a lot. As of today, we have found the horse and we are getting the horse back from Florida. It's been 5 years, thousands of dollars to recover a stolen horse because of this person that the judge will not take seriously. So now the same Mr. Putman in his complaint to the judge mentions that I have a federal employee, a federal retirement and a federal job or a full-time job, and I'm pretty proud of the fact that I spent 28 years serving my country. And yes, I do have a retirement. And he put that in there. And then what comes out next from the guardian ad litem, that second email that I sent you, where she is requesting all the financial documentation for my family, including laundry costs. She doesn't request it from him, the guy that took 2 years to finally put up some kind of documentation so they could decide on whatever the child support review would be. So what does that sound like? Does that maybe sound like Karl Marx, right? Communist Manifesto? How does that read? Oh, from each according to their ability to each according to their needs, which is being enforced by one of our judges, right? You can look at it. I gave you the documentation. It's original. Now, again, in terms of the comments regarding the neglecting, remember the L gal, her client is supposed to be 7-year-old Gavin, who she still hasn't met with since the one meeting in May with his birth father present. Now, Gavin has been denied his phone call time with his mother when she doesn't have custody for 6 weeks now. The judge refuses to do anything. Okay, that's enough. Thank you. If you have time to read what I gave you, I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Williams.
No further cards.
No further cards. Any Zoom participants wish to raise your hand now to be involved in our second call to the public? Now's the time to do it.
I do not see any, Commissioner.
I see none either. We will close item 13. The call to the public is now over. We're on to commissioner comments. Any commissioners wish to comment this evening? Commissioner Gross, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Inasmuch as this is our last meeting of this year, I'd like to wish everybody in the room a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. and looking forward to getting back to work on January 5th. Thank you.
Thank you for mentioning January 5th. That will be our next meeting at 6 PM. Please get that on your calendars. Any further commissioner comment? Commissioner Helserman?
I just want to say how happy I am to be an American. And the having religious freedom is one of the key things. And in my thinking and my understanding, the origin of that was from the Enlightenment, first of all, which was a secular side of reasoning, but is also from the Christian side, the Bible side. And you put both reasoning and the Bible together, and you come up with our Declaration of Independence, which says the Creator is, it's just self-evident from both the biblical sense and from Logic 101. We're just very fortunate to be in this country. And the message of the one born so long ago that we celebrate Christmas for, peace on earth, goodwill toward men. If we would keep, the message of Jesus is very simple, but it's very hard to keep. First of all, peace on earth, goodwill to men, and love God with all your heart and love your neighbor as yourself. Those are very simple concepts, and none of us do it very well. So may we do it better in the coming year. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Any other comments? I have a final comment then. To all Livingston County employees, electeds, residents, on behalf of this chairman and on behalf of this Board of Commissioners in full, I extend the warmest Christmas tidings of good cheer. May the blessings of Jesus and his message of redemption be upon every person in Livingston County this year of our Lord 2025. Be good, do good, God bless. Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So move, Helserman. Support Deaton.
All those in favor kindly say aye.
Aye.
9-0, we are adjourned. Thank you. Drive safely.